Gemini, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Wow, Gemini, you are hoping that a change in perspective or a particular sacrifice will get you a return on investment. Okay, so you're recognizing there's something that you want, and you're recognizing that there's something that you have to do in order to get what you want. Action needs to take place and the responsibility is yours. It's very grown up. It's a good hope. The fear is that you don't have blind faith in the situation and that you that the truth is going to be quite painful. So the fear is that you don't have all of the information or the truth of the matter in order to move forward. So let me get to reality, and then I'm going to go back to that and explain that two different ways. The reality of the situation is that there's a little bit more contemplation that has to happen before you make the choice to bring everything into fruition. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to explain it two different ways. If this is a vocational issue, you recognize that there's certain things that you have to do in order to move ahead. Get promoted, gain a new client, move to a different location, create a new product, whatever your vocation is, you recognize that you have the power and ability to do something, but it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of sacrifice in order to do that. Your fear is that you don't have the company or the client backing you in the situation. So when I talk about the faith, the truth, the idea, the information, you feel like you're in this alone. Like you feel that you have the confidence to do this, but the other entity that you're working with does not have the confidence in you. That is your fear. The reality of the situation is that it will take a little bit of time for them to see the effort that you're putting forward, and it'll take a little bit of time for them to build that trust in order to invest in you. If this is a personal relationship, then you recognize there's a change in perspective that has to happen, but you feel like the relationship has already been through so much that the other person or the other entity is kind of losing faith in it, and that they might even be looking for a fight if you approach this situation as a, hey baby, how do we fix this sort of thing? You feel like they're going to come at you with some very harsh language. The reality of the situation is that there is some healing time that this person needs before they can understand your change in perspective. Yeah, see, you can't strategize within yourself anymore, and you can't lead the situation. You have to reach a point of compromise with this person or entity. And it's going to take a little bit of struggle and competition in order for them to choose you. So, Gemini, what I'm getting from this is that you recognize the struggle is real. Okay? You recognize there's things you need to do to fix a situation. You question whether the other entity or the other energy or the other thing or the other person or the company, if they recognize what actually needs to happen. And you see that your communication has to be just so in order for you to bring your hope, this return on investment, into fruition. So you are racking your brain to try and figure out the best ways to communicate in order for you to get something else to invest in you, so you can carry this on to something better and something stronger. But what I can say is a little bit of time has to be had before anybody can make a decision. So don't rush this. Wait for the opportune moment. Gemini, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.